Hello VC, this is Jani, and I decided to make a quick thread video, and I came up with this thread today, and as you can probably see on the title of the video, the thread is based on that Finland is celebrating its 100th Independence Day tomorrow, 6th December, and yeah, so Finland became independent or declared independency from Russia in 1917, and tomorrow it's been 100 years. So I thought this would be a great way to celebrate the Finnish independency. And yeah, now I'm going to speak a bit Finnish. I'm going to say hello to Finnish watchers. Elikkä moro vinyylivinguttajat, tää jaetaan tää video myös sinne Facebookiin. Niin. Joo, juhlistetaan Suomea nyt huomenna ja perjantainakin on Sibeliuksen päivä, niin juhlistetaan suomalaisuutta ja suomalaista musiikkia. Nyt kun on kerran iso juhlavuosikin, niin pingutellaan sitten kotimaista musiikkia näinä päivinä. Alright, and back to English again, and yeah, basically the idea of this thread is that I'd like to see you guys make a video, and this is not any kind of contest, so there's no prize on this thread, but the idea is that I would like to see you guys post some Finnish record you have. It doesn't matter if it's on CD or on vinyl or on cassette maybe. But the only rule is that the band or the artist has to be Finnish. And I know most of you guys probably don't have, or even maybe don't know any Finnish bands. But I think most of you have heard about some band at least. For example, Nightwish, Him, Wigwam, Kingstonwall, and what else? Hanoi Rocks, and so on. But anyways, I'd like to see maybe 3 albums. It can be your favorite Finnish band and one of their albums, or your like favorite Finnish album, or whatever you want. But it would be nice to see people contribute on this thread, and yeah, it would be really cool, and I would really appreciate it, and I think all the Finnish members in the VC would also appreciate it. We have, I know 3 other Finnish guys in the vinyl community. Mikko from the Vinyl Corner and Jarkko from My Vinyl Bar, and then I know Pasi, and I can't remember, there was some number series after his name. It was Pasi 64, something like that. Oh, and I almost forgot. Then there is this one guy. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name right now, but it's this one guy. He has glasses and short, I think blonde hair, and he has shown also some great records. I'm really sorry I don't remember your name right now, but there is at least 5 guys from Finland who make these vinyl community videos, and As you can probably see, my shirt, it says Vinylin Vinguttajat. It's a Finnish Facebook channel where people who love vinyl records and love music in general. We have about almost 10,000 members in that group, so it's quite big if you think that Finland only has the population of like 5.3 million, I guess, currently, or something like 5.3 or 4 million. So it's quite a lot, since there are almost only Finnish members, I think. But anyways, I think I'm going to show you some great Finnish albums that I have on my collection. And I think I'm going to start with some great Kingstonwall. I've been listening to Kingstonwall recently quite a lot. And it's their second album, Kingstonwall 2, and it was released in 1993, if I remember right, originally. But first time it was released on vinyl in 2014 was this, by Swart Records, a Finnish record label, and it was a great thing to have these on vinyl finally. And this album is really great. This is, if you don't know Kingstonwall, this is kind of psychedelic rock and progressive rock, like combined. Petri Vallius is a phenomenal guitarist, and Sami Kuoppamäki, what a great drummer. I think, if not the best, at least one of the best Finnish drummers ever. And Jukka Julli, damn, he's good with the bass too. So it was a tight trio. But sadly, Petri Valli is no longer with us. But this has really great songs, like We Cannot Move, Could It Be So, Two of a Kind. Then a cover of Donna Summer song I Feel Love, actually quite interesting. And then probably my favorite Kingstonwall song, Shine On Me. That is a really cool song. It's almost like Pink Floyd or something. It's a really great song. I recommend you to listen to that song. It's a really great song. But yeah, there was Kingstonwall. Definitely worth to listening to. And yeah, what else do I have? I have to check. Oh yeah. Here is a great Finnish band called Apulanta, and this is a great Finnish rock band. They sing in Finnish. They actually made one album or two albums in English too. I guess it was one album in English, but most of their stuff is in Finnish. And they have been around like, I think like over 20 years right now. And this was actually their first album, Attack of AL People, but this one is actually like remake of the album a couple years ago, and this is Revenge of the AL People. Sadly, they have only released 3 of their albums in vinyl, so they are mostly on CD. But this is a really great band, and I recommend you to listen to this one. They're like, in the 90s they were this, like, I would probably say like Finnish Nirvana. They were like this raw punk rock band. If you listen to their song like Mitä kuuluu or Anna mulle piiskaa, I instantly think this is just like Nirvana almost. Really great stuff. And one of my all-time favorite Finnish bands. I wish they would release their all other albums on vinyl too someday. But so far there's only 3 albums released on vinyl. And then what else do I have here? Oh, I have to show you this one, since most of you, or not, well, not most of you, but some of you may know this band and this record. And this is a classic Finnish progressive rock band, Wigwam, and their album Nuclear Nightclub. What a fantastic piece of artwork here. And this is the original Finnish pressing from 1975, and this is some really great stuff. It has almost like the vocal melodies on the songs are like the Beatles, hooky as hell, and the music is just this really cool, progressive, and really great album. And I have heard this album numerous times in my father's car, since he has been blasting this off. And this was actually released in the UK also, and I think it was a like minor hit there, or it sold like, I think, 10,000 copies there. So that is quite a lot for a Finnish band. So, at least in the underground scene, I think this is somewhat appreciated album in the UK at least, and in the Finnish or in the Finland, this is one of the biggest albums ever. So this is definitely a Finnish classic. And other thing I would like to hear, if you happen to make a video response, I would like to hear how did you hear or how did you get into this certain Finnish band, or how did you come to buy a record by Finnish band or artist. So it would be really interesting to hear your stories behind the records. Then I think I'm going to show you 2 more, and then we are done. And this is another great Finnish, a bit newer Finnish rock band, Von Hertzen Brothers, and this is their most recent album, War is Over. And this is a signed copy. This was a Finnish version, and it's on white vinyl. I think there was 1,000 copies made of this, and those who pre-ordered this album got it signed by the band. But yeah, they are really great. Like, they are also like a bit progressive rock band, and in my opinion, they sound like Soundgarden. There's a lot of like similar elements, and that is a great thing. And I think Mikko von Hertzen, he has song or voice like Chris Cornell almost. It's really impressive. And yeah, I think I'm a huge Soundgarden fan, but I really think that it's hard to think of any vocalist who could replace Chris Cornell, or like sound at least the same. But Mikko von Hertzen, he has really cool voice, and it's almost like Chris Cornell, so it would be interesting to hear him on the vocals on Soundgarden, but I think that's not happening. But interesting it would be. I sounded like Yoda. In the wrong. The words were on the wrong places. And yeah, maybe I think I'm going to show you this one classic right here. This is Levi and Leavings and their album Häntä koipien välissä. This is a reissue by Swart Records on green vinyl, and Levi and the Leavings is this classic Finnish pop or pop rock band who disbanded after or in 2003 after the death of the vocalist and the songwriter Gösta Sundqvist. But yeah, this is a classic Finnish album, and the band is actually really interesting since they never performed live. They never played a show, but still they are probably one of the most successful Finnish bands if you talk about the record sales. So they lived off record sales. They never performed live, even though they were offered like huge sums of money. So that's a really interesting thing, and this has some classic Levi and the Leaving songs like Teuvo, Maanteiden kuningas, Elina mitä mä teen, Rintintin. Some great Finnish pop rock, and obviously they sing in Finnish, but it's great stuff nevertheless. So I recommend you to listen to some great Finnish pop rock songs. So yeah, I think that is enough for this time. But I hope as many as possible will make a video for this thread, and yeah, here is actually my record shelf. I forgot to mention at the beginning, but yeah, it's quite full. You can probably see only half of it. It's like twice the size. But yeah, I think we'll wrap this video up, and hopefully I will see as many as possible answers. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe my channel, and until next time, happy Independence Day, Finland. A shout out to all Finnish people there, and yeah, until the next time, see you, vinyl community.